You might ask yourself, Zen, why are you here on a planet with a giant satellite dish? In which case I would tell you, I actually don't know. Where we last left off, I was going to go do some scanning, of which I did go do. I did a lot of scanning. In fact, I'm up to 843,000 palladium, almost 800,000 iridium. Yeah, a lot. And I've only spent just a bit of my money. It's what, like 10,000 out of the 50,000 that we had. And I only got like 3 more systems, or not systems, but 3 more spots to go. 3 more systems to go in my scanning, and I'm pretty close to being done with it. But I had found an anomaly, which happens as I scan. I have a bunch that we're going to end up going and doing, and I went to go continue scanning, and I hit the land on planet button rather than the scan. And unfortunately, the way that all works is I hadn't saved in a while, which means I have to do this mission unless I want to literally re-scan for 2 hours, because that's how long I was scanning for before this happened. So yeah, that's why we're on this planet. I brought Thane with us because we had just picked him up. Thane looking pretty cool. I just went with Drell Marksman all the way max for the time being. Thane's anatomical expertise and unerring aim increases his weapon damage beyond its already extraordinary level. Plus 15% health, plus 50% damage. The optional other one was more life and less weapon damage. It is what it is. I gave him throw and warp, and Kasumi didn't level up at all, so there you go. All right, you're all caught up. Now we're gonna do this. Don't know why I'm here. Literally no idea. I just hit the go to planet button on accident. Looks like it's a Cerberus facility. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a Cerberus facility. Oh, and we landed with our really cool Firewalker. I don't think it's a Firewalker mission. It just happened to be where we land. Ooh, refined palladium. Now this brings in a really good question here. I have, like I said, 844,000 palladium. What happens when I hit 1 million? I don't know the answer to this because I've never done it. I'm assuming it'll be like what happened in Mass Effect 1 when we hit the credit cap and it was just like, you can't go above this. That's what I'm assuming, because that makes the most sense. But that would also suck. But that's, again, what I'm assuming, what I'm expecting to happen. Unfortunately, we're not quite there. Oh, power cells. See, I knew it coming over here was going to be worth it. Unfortunately, we're not quite there yet. I still have to do quite a bit more scanning before we get to that point. But yeah, is this going to be like a Gladys situation? No, it's just security. Okay, good. Oh yeah, like I said, we haven't hit that point, but I'm curious how it's going to work out. Oh, something happened.
Over here, on the monitor.
It's definitely a Cerberus thing.
Ah, there you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose.
Oh, it's Geth, okay.
The program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
So what is my 7 ability then? Flashbang. Okay. I think I should use pull and probably shockwave against Geth. That's what I'm assuming. He does have warp, which is going to help. Oh no, that's health regeneration. Oh, but it is biotic barriers in case they do that, but I don't think they're going to. And she has overload. Okay, so overload will help.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Cool. I'm not even joking when I said I was scanning for 2 hours.
This is a secure facility.
I legitimately
Must be declared upon entry and checked with
just
security
didn't stop.
personnel on duty.
On my other screen, I had other things I was watching. Oh, I could just blow. Well, what's the point of that when I could just walk in? Oh, I see. Oh, isn't that special?
This is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared.
If she keeps talking this entire time, this is going to be really annoying. Medical station. Okay, we got a med gel. Ooh, we got some funds.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His down doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted, a demonstration is forthcoming.
Okay, cool. Is that the same thing?
Status report.
Yeah.
Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our
This is going to be one of those I'm going to have to really look around because so far there's already been a bunch of hidden stuff.
demonstration is forthcoming.
Just like expecting to be attacked. Retract dish. Oh, look at that. Just let it go down. Could I bring it back up? That was scary.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can.
Cool. So I may end up having this a shorter episode than what is normal for the Legendary Edition for us, simply because I spent 2 hours scanning.
Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
So the result is that I'm gonna finish this mission and then go finish scanning, and that's it. Ooh, that's creepy. Just like the VI is all over. This kind of reminds me of System Shock, which is a good bad thing. I don't like that sound. Oh my goodness. Can I knock this guy over? No. I tried. Is that insensitive? It just is. I don't know. It just looked funny to me. I'm the worst. I'm literally the worst.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity has
Ooh,
been
credits.
detected. Please remain at your workstations until the all clear is given.
Okay, we can do that. My workstation is the field.
Special is excellent.
Oh, I remember this mission now. It just dawned on me. As soon as I entered this room, it all came very familiar. There was a guest down there, and it's suddenly gone. So I obviously wasn't paying attention to where it went.
I'll take care of it.
Should I do cryo ammo for these guys? I'm not sure. Oh, he just blew up.
Can't target them.
Stupid Geth Trooper. That's so annoying that I can't shoot through that glass. It is glass, for crying out loud. Come on. I guess it makes sense for cover-wise, but that's just annoying. You. Stop it. Bad guess. Very bad guess.
Down you go.
All right, we're getting aggressive here. I don't think I'm gonna have an issue against these guys. This is a destroyer. I'm gonna stay back from this guy.
Get down.
Don't like that. Kasumi. She's like, oh, hi. How's it going? So, I don't know if any of you guys do this. I'm pretty sure you do, but do you guys ever play a game and like watch something at the same time? Would that be on your phone or another screen or something like that? Because for me, that's my jam. I love doing that. I love just playing something and having another thing on my other monitor. It's just like focusing on that rather than whatever I'm playing. Like I'll do that when I'm playing like Civilization or any kind of MMO. But in this case, today it was scanning for 2 hours. And, you know, a lot of the time on the other screen, it's some kind of YouTube thing. Maybe it's, I don't know, another Let's Play of somebody or like kind of funny stuff, or what else do I watch on a frequent basis? D&D stuff. You know, that'll often be my other monitor. Today, I was catching up on the Belgian Grand Prix because I love racing. I love Formula One racing. Definitely in my wheelhouse of stuff that I enjoy. And you know what? Man, I was so disappointed. I was spoilers for the race. Just in case you haven't caught up on it.
Memo to all project personnel. Congratulations on your hard work. Tomorrow we make the next leap forward. It'll be a great day for Cerberus and an even greater day for humanity.
So it was raining super hard in Belgium. And what ended up happening was they just didn't have the race. So I was so excited. I had it all ready. I was gonna go watch it. I was gonna catch up on it. And I watch it and realize, oh, this is like, I don't know how long it ended up being. It was like 4 or 5 hours of just people talking, waiting for the race to happen, and then going out on track and realizing it was too wet. And there's nothing more disappointing than being super excited to watch something, and that thing that you're watching that you're investing time into actually didn't ever happen. It's just really annoying. But that was how I spent my 2 hours of. That guy's like super dead. That's how I spent 2 hours of scanning. So I suggest that, like, if you're going to, do scanning in Mass Effect 2, just find something else to watch at the same time. It really is quite nice. It helps out a lot to pass the time.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
I'll try my best. Maybe it's, maybe it's my stuff that you guys watch when you play other things.
Dish access.
Totally get it.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
There's a reason I try to be very visual with what I'm talking about, because I know most people are not watching the screen at any given point. So it's really easy to want to zone out, and I get that. You don't necessarily want to be staring at the screen. Having it as background noise, totally understand, because that's the way that I consume a lot of YouTube content. Here's a good question. What is your favorite channel, your YouTube channel, or what's your favorite type of content to watch while you're playing games? Because I think for me, my favorite one.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
My favorite one has to be stuff from Kinda Funny, because it is just stuff that I could put on in the background. And if I get like super distracted with what I'm doing in the game, I can miss a quarter of it and just not care. And then because like I could jump back in, and sometimes I miss a quarter of it and I do have to go back, but you know what I'm saying.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Because it's awesome and a VI. Yeah, I remember this mission in a weird way. It's not necessarily anything in the mission that does it, but it was in particular that first room that we walked into when it dawned on me. I just don't know why I remember that room.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
You like how I'm looking around at literally everything to make sure there's no secret stuff that I'm missing? I bet you I already have passed over 1 or 2 things, but I just want as much credits as possible. I don't think we're gonna need any more credits to finish the scanning process, but I also don't want to have a situation where I feel like I do need more. Plus, there's plenty of stuff for me to buy. I've got like all that armor back on Ilium that I haven't purchased. I got that upgrade. I got stuff on the Citadel I haven't purchased. There's plenty of stuff. Let's start our bypass. We're gonna boop boop. Do. I feel like I'm going so slow. Oh my goodness.
Attention. Satellite broadcast
Too much Mass Effect today.
soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I am very much looking forward to all the scanning being done, because I don't think I've felt so burnt out on something in so long on the channel.
Down you go.
Like legitimately, I know that you guys are experiencing this differently than I am. I know that you guys are sitting here just enjoying, me playing through, going through missions and whatnot. But I also played for 2 hours before this of just scanning. And that is not, it doesn't matter what you're watching on the other screen. There's just nothing fun about that. So like no part of me wants to be playing Mass Effect.
Satellite broadcast is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
But it does go back to the whole, once it's done, it's done. So that's kind of like what I'm banking on here. And I've purposely not gone, and it's going to sound stupid, but I've purposely not gone and looked up if I get anything extra for depleting all the planets, whether it be an achievement or, I don't know, extra resources in Mass Effect 3 because we managed to have gone into the game with a bunch of extra resources. Who knows? I doubt that's going to be the case, or I'm going to get a bunch extra for it. I'm just saying it's... I've purposely not looked it up, so don't tell me. Because if you tell me it's all for nothing, why are you doing this awful thing of going 100% scan?
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
And you know, that's the thing. It's not just going to a planet and then kind of scanning it. I'm literally going to the planet and depleting every single planet. One of them was a star. Actually, two of them have been a star so far, and it was kind of confusing because I was like, why is it at like 88% scanned on this system? Oh, it's because the middle thing is actually something to scan too. So, yeah, a little annoying. This is the room, or this is the way I came in at. I'm just kind of looking around, as I said I would. Yeah, so I'm just trying to deplete them all just because I can, just because I want to, just to say that, yes, I depleted all of them in the hopes that I might end up getting a few extra resources here and there in Mass Effect 3. We'll see how that ends up working.
Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
I just honestly don't remember.
Data must be approved by your department supervisor.
I feel like if it gave me a bunch of extra stuff for Mass Effect 3,
Support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
then I'd be quite happy. Now, one thing to consider as well. What do you mean it has its own? Oh, I see. How's this going to work? I have to expose it.
Ambush to the rear.
And then I have to blow it up. All right, and now we're going to get attacked. All right, that's fine. That's kind of cool. Oh my goodness, the screen shake. Can you not? Do I have to do all 4 of these? I bet you I'm going to have to.
Through my shield.
Let's just get aggressive and do them all right off the bat. Rather. Oh my goodness, the screen shake is insane. Team, I'm gonna need you. Kind of pinned down a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Can't reach the target.
What do you mean can't reach the target? It's right in front of me. No, stop flamethrowering me. Oh my goodness, this is so bad. Oh hey, he got hit by his own rocket. I can dig it. Let's get our shields back. Is there a guy behind me? Oh, there is. Guess Prime, or like Amazon Prime. Because I sent it. It's been a long day, guys.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
Oh, jeez.
You gotta be kidding. Move! The whole thing's giving way!
That was pretty cool.
Over here!
What the hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
Oh, hey. He said he'll explain, and it just ended the mission. I'm level 17. Transmission dish destroyed. Surviving scientist located. I got 7,500 credits and 2,000 palladium.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who are you again?
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
I also remember Project Overlord being some kind of DLC. That might be the thing that they give you for having bought a legitimate copy and not a pre-owned copy. Maybe. I'm going to look that up while we have this conversation.
It looks like some progress was made.
Yes. Even amid chaos, there are lessons to be learned. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
Infecting?
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
What are the consequences?
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
It is DLC, but it does not look like it was the one that I thought it was.
How do we stop him?
David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Tell me about Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risk.
It's a little different.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
I'm curious if I'm able to go out and... because that says locate the other stations. Can I come back here? Do I have to go now? I'm just asking because... I mean, this has been fun. Project Overlord is cool, but... yeah, can I just go back to the ship? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna take a look around again. Yeah, nothing down there. Okay, leave area, leave. We're gonna see how this works. I said it was in different systems, I thought. Am I crazy? To say it was different systems? Oh, okay.
You need to find Vulcan and Prometheus stations and override the lockdown from each facility. Doesn't matter which one you hit first, but you can't enter Atlas Station until you've dealt with both. Also, keep an eye out for Cerberus security mechs. The VI has
taken control of them. Archer out.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna take a Mass Effect break. We'll come back and finish this later.